All right, let's talk a little Aaron Rodgers, little Aaron, right? Gotta hit an update on him. And why do we have to update the Aaron Rodgers talk? Well, because we had quarterback news. For those that don't know, over the weekend, Derek Carr decided to retire. All right, Derek Carr has obviously been the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints now for a couple of seasons. This offseason, they restructured his deal. A lot more guaranteed money. Following that, that was the whole speculation leading into the draft. Would they take a quarterback in the first? Would they wait a little bit? Would it be Shador? Would it be somebody else? They drafted Tyler Shuck. That was at third round, if I remember correctly. Might have been earlier than that. But as a whole, you draft Tyler Shuck, and now we're saying, okay, Tyler Shuck is either going to, start if Derek Carr, because of the shoulder injury, right, can't go, or Tyler Shuck gets a chance to sit and develop maybe another year behind Derek Carr. With Derek Carr ultimately retiring, now you expedite whatever the plan was at quarterback, meaning if you wanted a year from now to have Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler compete, you don't have that luxury. Now that is happening now, right? If you wanted Derek Carr to be the guy and have Tyler Shuck sit for a year, that no longer happens. His year is now. So if you are the Saints and you don't want to expedite your development plan for Tyler Shuck, now the conversation has shifted to, do you have interest in Aaron Rodgers, which the reports have shown that, yeah, they do have some interest in him, and rightfully so. If you were going to still have Derek Carr on your roster and Derek Carr is no longer there, the closest thing to Derek Carr, or even if we're going to say better than Derek Carr, is Aaron Rodgers. So yeah, to me, I can see them having some more interest in that. And then obviously that becomes a new thing for Aaron Rodgers to weigh in terms of his decision. A lot of speculation, a lot of, what I've heard has it leaning heavily black and gold, even over retirement. But we know that that's still something that he's factoring in, retirement. He's still factoring in the possibility of, calling a career or joining us in the black and gold. But now with the Saints having Derek Carr retire, that is another team that we're going to have to just kind of, be a little bit weary or a little bit aware of. Not saying that this automatically makes Aaron Rodgers want to go there. This doesn't mean that the Saints are going to say, you know what, we want to bring him in here. But that is a very legitimate option now prior to, the Derek Carr news that wasn't available. Prior to the Derek Carr news, we were seeing that, hey, outside of retirement, Vikings are pretty much out on Aaron Rodgers. It's us or what you're going to do. Now, like I said, man, just a little bit something that we just got to be a little bit, like I said, aware of. And that's for the people that are still in on Aaron Rodgers. Some people have moved on. Some people are like, you know what, I'm tired of waiting. I'd rather do it without him. Others are like, bro, I don't care how long it waits until the regular season gets here. Man, he's our best option talent-wise. I don't have too much pride. I don't have too much ego. Let's get after it, man. If you're ready to roll, let's roll. So for either one of those parties, this is just another thing to, like I said, man, be aware of. So shout out to my people on Aaron Rodgers watch as well. All right.